Hello, my name is Tammy and welcome to Yes You Can TV. September is celebrated globally as Sickle Cell Awareness Month. So I decided to take a 26 days challenge, of which supposed to be a 30 days challenge, but I was all about undoing. And today is September 4th. I'm taking a 26 days challenge where we discuss about sickle cell anemia, symptoms, how to create awareness about the disease, and to be able to give a message of hope to people who are living with the disease that sickle cell anemia is not the end of life. In the course of my research during my final year project, um, I got to interact with sickle cell patients because my research work is together with, alongside the sickle cell individual. So I got to interact with a couple of individuals. I remember interacting with the mother. I asked of her opinion what she really thinks sickle cell anemia is, and her response really surprised me. She said all to her, she thought sickle cell anemia was like a malaria disease that you can just get drug in the pharmaceutical store to treat it. And what even baffled me and surprised me the most is just for me to discover that she has 4 children who are sickle cell anemic. So I began questioning her about her genotype, and she told me she's AA and her husband is AA. I said, how about come the sickle cell then? So I said, there's probability they need to rerun the test. But we're not going to discuss about that today. Today, we'll be doing an introduction of what sickle cell is all about. To really understand what sickle cell anemia is all about, let's go from the basis, which is the blood. In the blood, we have what you call the white blood cells and the red blood cells. Sickle cell anemia basics are built on the red blood cells. Why? The red blood cells are spherical, or what I call it, circular shaped cells in the blood, which are responsible for carrying oxygen to other parts of the body where needed, both to tissue, organs, and the rest. And these red blood cells have the ability to pass through the veins and the artery very easily. But in the case of sickle cell anemia, these red blood cells, which are spherical in shape, tend to take a shape of a C. And this shape of a C tend to make it clot together, where we have a clump of these blood cells, the red blood cells together. And with this, when they tend to pass through the arteries and the vein, it causes excruciating pain and it provides lesser oxygen because of its shape. So with this now, we can build the basis whereby sickle cell patients complain of excruciating pain in the joint and also low oxygen supply, which is also known as asphyxia. So why did the world decide to take the whole of September dedicated to creating awareness about sickle cell anemia and also giving a message of hope to people living with the disease, and also trying to help prevent the spread of this genetic disease? As I said earlier, Nigeria itself is known to have one of the predominant cases of sickle cell anemia in Africa. We are ranked the second in Africa, having Uganda the first. Now, from Nigeria, Kano State is known to have more of the prevalent cases in the country. And Taraba State, where I'm from, is statistically known to have 22.17% of people living with the disease, according to National Health Demographic Study in 2019. So, the reason why I'm creating this video is to create awareness about sickle cell anemia. Today, I decided to build a foundation towards it, where I discuss about what sickle cell anemia is, the effect of this disease, and where we can go from there. How can we create awareness? How can we help prevent the spread of this disease by reducing its statistical value both globally, nationally, and locally as a state? So today we're able to build this foundation to really know what sickle cell anemia is. And this is a message of hope to people who are living with the disease, that sickle cell anemia is not the end. Just live your life to the fullest. Achieve that which you want to achieve. Don't let the pain hold you back. I remain your host, Tamu Ukwen, and this is our first episode of Sickle Cell Awareness, 26 Days Challenge of Sickle Cell Awareness in the month of September, which is the Sickle Cell Awareness Month. See you tomorrow. Bye. For the people living with sickle cell anemia disease, there is something I used to say. something I learned in the course of my research. They are not called sickle cell patients. They are called sickle cell warriors because they fight battles that are not seen with the naked eyes. They fight battles of emotions, battles of the mind, battles of the physiological and anatomical system of the body. So, I really did a podcast, a spoken word poetry about sickle cell anemia 2 months ago to create awareness about the disease when it was World Sickle Cell Day. And I'll be dropping this. The video has part of the description video in this particular video. So at the end of this video, you may see a notification pop up about this particular video for you to watch. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And to all the people living with sickle cell anemia, I just have one message for you. You are a warrior. Never relent in the battle. Keep fighting.